Hey guys, it's Sam and I'm here to announce another round of Shiftathon. So if you're not familiar, Shiftathon is a readathon that myself and Matthew Sarapia put together, and it's just a urban fantasy slash paranormal romance readathon. It's super casual because we like being super lazy about it. It's just fun and it's camp. It's all camp. This round is going to be March 18th through March 24th, and this is kind of to coincide with the release of the newest Anita Blake installment. I am not at all caught up on the Anita Blake series. We've talked about this, I'm not. But one of the reasons that Matthew and I came together around urban fantasy was because of the Anita Blake series, and there's a new installment. Matthew will probably be reading it, you know, so we just thought it would be fun, it'd be cute, it'd be quirky to do it right around that time. Like I said, this is a week-long readathon, not a lot of rules. We'll probably be running not so much Twitter sprints, but we last time did sort of like a live stream talking about stuff, urban fantasy and whatever, and did some reading sprints. I might run a couple more of those this time around as well. So yeah, really chill and casual. We do have some prompts, but again, they're more for fun. You can read whatever you want as long as it's in the urban fantasy paranormal romance genre. But if you want some help picking out the books that you want to read, you can use these prompts. There are 5. So the first one is to read an Anita Blake book. Now, we usually don't say like to read something from a certain series, but because this was a series that got us to be like really solid friends, because this is the reason we started the readathon, because we're doing it right around Anita Blake release, maybe read an Anita Blake book. You don't have to. There are Anita like 20 or 30 Anita Blake books. There's also the graphic novels. There's a lot of options. I quite like the audiobooks because they are like cinematic. They have like background noise and stuff. They're quite fun. Second prompt, read a book that does not have vampires in it. Doesn't have vampires in the lore. And this kind of includes the books that are like, it's not a vampire, like they don't call it a vampire, but like that's what it is. You know, try to steer away from that. Again, we're not the Shiftathon police. I'm not gonna know. We're not gonna come for you. But yeah, try to find a book without vampires in it. They do exist. Number 3, read a book that features a real city. So like, for example, you know, Atlanta, Chicago, New York, not whatever it's just called Crescent City. I think the city is just Crescent City. You know, that's a fictional city. Davidabad's not really technically an urban fantasy in the way that we are thinking of it, but like Davidabad's not a real place, that kind of thing. So an actual real city, most urban fantasies feature a real city, so this one's not that hard. Number 4, continue with an urban fantasy or paranormal romance series that you've already started. Pretty easy. Most people are probably gonna do that. And number 5, read a book that has a weapon on the cover. It doesn't need to be just a weapon, just a character holding a weapon. Again, pretty standard for urban fantasy. We don't want to make these prompts hard for you guys. So check out the description for Matthew's channel, seeing what he's going to be reading. Also, that's where the Shiftathon Twitter is, which it's do announcements and stuff on, and like let you guys know when we're gonna be doing like live streams or, you know, reading sprints or things like that. So for this, I think what I will do is continue on with, well, I do want to read another Anita Blake, although my library, I think either I'm about to butt up against it or I think I have like 1 or 2 more installments, but my library like has books 1 through 12 or something, and then doesn't have them until like 27 or something, whatever. Like it's only the more recent ones. So I need to talk to my library and be like, can you get the ones in between so I can keep reading? Let me actually see which one that I'm up to at this point, because I haven't read an Anita book in like maybe 3 months. Oh, maybe I'm on 8. I might be on installment 8, Blue Moon, I think. So that's my next installment of Anita Blake. And then I plan to read book 4 of the Kate Daniels series, which is Magic Bleeds. I might continue to read books 4 and 5 if I'm feeling feisty, but I think I'll just do book 4, and then maybe I'll do one other series. Typically in a week, I could probably read 1 audiobook, which is how I read the Anita books, and then 2 physical books. Maybe I'll do this. This is one for my actual physical TBR, so it'll help me with those goals as well. The Library of the Dead by T.L. Hucho. This takes place in Edinburgh. Follows a woman who can talk to ghosts, and then some ghosts start saying that children are being like sucked to their life force or whatever, and then she's having to investigate, you know. Typical urban fantasy stuff. So those are the 3 books I plan on reading during that week. Again, they're fast, they're easy. That's why I love urban fantasy. Comment below, let me know what you plan on reading if you plan on joining us. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.